All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
To the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
Blue Eddie, sit on it. White 25. 3 down. Get up.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 down. 3
Ready. Blue Eddie.
Kill.
21.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
11.
Not here.
Go.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs.
There we go.
Man left.
Gun.
Hey.
Ready. Blue Eddie. Gun.
4 down. Shift.
21.
He's checking.
Hey, Ripley.
Crash.
Wide 25, sit on.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Ready. White 25.
Even. 4 down. Even. Kill.
Hey, white.
Turn it up. Mike.
Hey, gun.
53, Mike.
21.
Trying to collect.
21.
Alert 3.
Let it go.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Crunch.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Here they come.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
We got 3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. Tight end left. 4 down.
Blue Eddie. Ready, Blue Eddie.
Shift. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back.
Hey, gun. Space. Blue 80, back 25.
Mike 51.
There we go. Ready to go.
On second down, here's Ryan. Over the middle, it's caught by Ridley.
I got it.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Alert. Watch two. Check. Lucky.
21.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Let's go.
I'm coming, baby.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Strong
Gun.
Strong right.
Ready, back 25.
We got 4.
39.
Check.
Wide 25.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
21.
You better be afraid of me. Tight dog.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Twist.
21.
Check. Kill.
20. Right.
Joker.
Hey, 2.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hatchet.
Ready. Like 25. 12. Hey, express. 39.
31. Check 31.
Blue 80, sit down.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Like 25.
Move. 24's on the move.
22.
3 buzz.
11.
Check. Check.
21.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
21. Hey, gun.
That's the way.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down. Kill. Let's go. Mike.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Blitz! Run! Lay down!
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Come on. 36.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Double tight. 4 down. Check.
Set. Back 20.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
4 down. Check.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Double tight. Hey, 4 down.
Set. Lady.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis.
I got you, son.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Get wide now.
Two tights. Hey.
Here we go. Set.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 5 down.
24. Check 24.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
49, check 49, check 49.
On the ground, Geis. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
3 down.
They get it to him running left. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Set, back 20. 3's the mic. Watch the slats, watch the slats.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Go Delta. 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Oh, it's blocked. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Time, ready, back 25.
3 down, 3 down.
Hey, Tuesday. 51, wait. Right. Check the outs. There we go.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's going to air one out.
I got him.
This is intercepted.
I got this.
Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Go Delta.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Josh Doxson got it complete. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Double tight.
3 down, 3 down.
Here's the line.
Ready.
Third and two.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Go Delta.
Tight end. We got three, fellas. We got three. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
They'll hand it down to Geis. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle to bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
4 down.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Go Delta. Set. It's 20.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Go Delta.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We got 4. We got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go. Three down.
Here's P-Ryan. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Two tights. Hey, we got three down.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Tight. Three down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Go Delta.
45's the mic.
Go Delta.
All right, T, let's go.
Here's Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6.
You don't want no
His
problem.
first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Double tight. Alert. 3 down.
Set. Winnie.
Check 4.
Guys, they'll try to run it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Gotta go.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Double tight. 3 down.
They come out here in the eye. They give it to him running left.
Like 53.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Out. 3 down.
They run with Geis, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Yeah, baby.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at the 45.
Tight ends right. Tight ends right.
Ready. Wide 25.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
54, south.
Right there in the middle. 55. 6 man.
Hey, gun.
Check curls. Check
21. Hey, Tuesday.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Zach Brown. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him?
Hey, let's
they
go.
don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
South. Ready. Wide 25.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Right.
Watch the edge.
Blue 80, sit on it. 25
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan, he goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Ready. Black 25.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Watch edge. 54, south.
Big edge.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Ready. Blue 80.
3 down.
Ready to go.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
There we go.
Rush in.
Gun. 20. Ready. Blue 80. Hey, Tuesday.
That's
Right.
Check.
Go.
To throw on 2nd down. Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Let's go.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Ready, Blue 80.
Hey. We got three.
Hey, Rip Lance.
Smith trying to run for it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
Ready, Blue 80. Gun.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, express. On.
He'll look to throw.
Motion.
And he can't corral it.
Motion.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Gun. Get up.
They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Ready, Blue 80.
Ryan to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Hurry up. Go Delta.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
we go. 5 down, 5 down.
4 down, even.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Go Delta. Hot, hot, hot.
We got three, fellas.
Go Delta.
Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Check, bunt set.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.